Hey YouTube, Kira Twig here, bringing you all an update to my Gladiator Beast Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile for Post-Supreme Darkness. We got a bunch of cool new cards for one of the fan favorite decks. The Gladiator Beast deck focuses on being able to contact fuse with your many different Gladiator Beast monsters, and with this new set we even have the brand new boss monster, Gladiator Beast Claudius, which allows us to go for an immense fusion summon by using those monsters from your field and graveyard to do the 5 Gladiator Beast contact fusion to get out this immense monster that can summon out other Gladiator Beast monsters, along with some new extra deck support in the form of a new Link monster and some new main deck cards as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the deck profile. So we'll go ahead and start off with the main deck monsters. We have a brand new Gladiator Beast monster in the form of Gladiator Beast Gistel. This is definitely a 3-0. At the end of the battle phase of a battle, you can shuffle this card into the deck, special summon 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, except for Gistel. You can only see the following effects of Gistel once per turn, and you can reveal this card and 1 Gladiator Beast monster in your hand, special summon both. If it's special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, you can add 1 Gladiator Beast spell or trap from your deck to your hand. So on top of having the special summon power of this own card and 1 other Gladiator Beast monster in your hand, it gives you the 2 monsters needed for the contact fuse or to be able to go into one of your Gladiator Beast Link monsters. So you have all these options available to you, and then for the fact that it does special summon itself off of the effect, it is a Gladiator Beast monster, so when it's summoned out, it gives you a Gladiator Beast spell or trap from your deck to your hand also. We're also running 3 copies of the new Test Bear. This card replaces our Test Tiger in the deck, just for the fact that it is a much more versatile setup. If you control a Gladiator Beast monster, special summon this card from your deck / extra deck. You can special summon with this card for your special summon for that control of a Gladiator Beast monster special summon from the extra deck. You can special summon this card. You can only special summon Test Bear once per turn this way. You can tribute this card, then shuffle 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your hand or face up on the field into the deck / extra deck to special summon up to 2 Gladiator Beast monsters from your deck. This is treated as a special summon by a Gladiator Beast monster effect. You can only use this effect of Test Bear once per turn, but making it count as a Gladiator Beast summon is a big help with the setup, being able to tribute and shuffle that other Gladiator Beast monster and then summon out 2 additional ones with additional effects. So you can summon out cards like Gistel or any of the one-of Gladiator Beast monsters we're also running. For those one-ofs, we run 1 copy of Bestiari. This is just here for the special summon option when it's special summoned to target and destroy a spell or trap on the field. The 1 copy of Darius to special summon a monster but negate its effects with this card for that special summon targeting the Gladiator Beast monster in our graveyard to just grab us more resources on the field. Our Murmillo to destroy a monster on the field when special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster. The 1 Eskeet for the special summon effect to add a Gladiator Beast card from your graveyard to your hand. And then for some of the additional one-ofs, we run the 1 copy of Gladiator Beast Vespasius for the added setup of Vespasius. If a Gladiator Beast monster battles, being able to special summon this card from your hand. And while you control this special summon card by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, all monsters you control gain 500 attack. And then after a battle, you can shuffle into the deck to special summon a Gladiator Beast monster, which the other Gladiator Beast monsters all share as well, in case you didn't know, for those Gladiator Beast monsters. We're also running the 1 copy of Gladiator Beast Atorix for the added special summon power to send a Gladiator Beast monster from our deck or extra deck to the graveyard to set up more monsters to be able to shuffle back with Claudius. And then the 1 copy of Augustus, having the needed special summon power of this monster as well when special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster to special summon another one from your hand in defense as well. And then the 1 copy of Noxious, just as another special summon resource to protect our monsters and also the attack targets for this card by swapping the attack target to Noxious and then having it not be able to be destroyed by battle. And then for the rest of the main deck monsters, just a small hand trap lineup in the form of 2 Droll and Lockbird, 2 Effect Veiler, and 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. I normally wouldn't like too big of a hand trap lineup in a Gladiator Beast deck, but with cards like Test Bear and Gistel just increasing the consistency of the deck, it definitely does help for more additional setup on the field also. For the spells, we're running 3 copies of the new field spell Flavian, Colosseum of the Gladiator Beast. You can discard one card to add one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck to your hand. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, and it cannot be destroyed by battle. During the end phase, if a Gladiator Beast monster was special summoned from your deck this turn, you can set one Gladiator trap from your deck. You can only use each effect of Flavian, Colosseum of the Gladiator Beast once per turn. So this card answers so many searches. It basically acts as Tenki, Wabaku, you name it, all of these cards mixed into one field spell for the Gladiator Beast deck. Being able to set up our Gladiator Beast traps, which we also run in the deck, and then also just be able to set up more monsters, which can also not be destroyed by battle, making it so when your opponent will attack into them, it protects the monster, and then be able to use their shuffle effect after the end of the battle phase. We're also running 3 copies of Gladiator Proving Ground, just having more search by being able to add one level 4 lower Gladiator Beast monster from your deck to your hand. And this is not a once per turn, so if you have multiple of this card, you can add a Gladiator Beast of choice. The only problem is, obviously you can't add Test Bear since they are not Gladiator Beast monsters, but still you have plenty of search for the other monsters we run in the deck. We're also running 2 copies of Gladiator Beast's Comeback. Special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your hand or graveyard with a different type from the monsters you control. It cannot be destroyed by battle, so this is just to grab more resources to go for contact views. We have Fish, Beast Warrior, you name it, a Beast, and also Wing Beast. A wide variety to target with this card, having at least a different monster on the field to do so afterwards. And also the 1 copy of Gladiator's Rejection and the 1 copy of Gladiator Beast United for the option to contact fuse for the Gladiator Beast United during the battle phase, and extra protection with rejection of our Gladiator Beast monsters with this continuous spell. And then for the rest of the spells, I run 1 Terraforming to search out our field spell, which is the Colosseum of the Gladiator Beasts, the 1 copy of Call by the Grave, and the 2 copies of Triple Tactics Talent if our opponent tries to respond to any of our monster effects having answers in the form of the last 3 spells for us to use. And then for the traps, since the trap can be set up with the field spell, 2 copies of Gladiator Beast Charge. Target face-up cards on the field up to the number of Gladiator Beast monsters you control with different names and destroy them. So the more we have and the more we can set up with those cards means that if we have the trap set up by our field spell as well, for that set, being able to then go into our next turn with an active trap for all the many different Gladiator Beast cards that we have, and then be able to destroy our opponent's cards and then go for the swing with our own Gladiator Beast monsters. And then the 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence, just along with the other, hand trap monsters, an additional hand trap lineup to respond against our opponent if we're going second against them. For the extra deck, we're running 1 copy of the new boss monster, Gladiator Beast Claudius. Needing 5 Gladiator Beast monsters, it must be special summoned from the extra deck by shuffling the cards you control from the field and or graveyard into the deck/extra deck. If summoned this way, you can conduct your next battle phase twice. And once per turn, if your opponent activates a monster effect, except during the damage step, you can activate the following effects depending on whose turn it is. If it's yours, you special summon a Gladiator Beast monster from your deck. If it's your opponent's turn, you can special summon 1 level 11 or lower Gladiator Beast monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. Being able to grab any of our Gladiator Beast fusion monsters off of this card is immensely powerful for that resource to be able to use with Claudius. Having 3,700 attack and being able to perform 2 battle phases could be the potential game-winning swing to use against your opponent also. We also run the 1 copy of Gladiator Beast Gazaris for the added destruction, needing Bestiari to summon it out. The also additional summon of Esadari for more of a generic fusion resource to send off to the graveyard. 1 Dominatus for the fusion summon with Vespasius. The 1 Heralkanos. Now we don't run Lakari in the deck, but we can summon this card being a level 8 monster off of Claudius, ignoring its summoning condition. And then the 1 copy of Gladiator Beast Tamer Editor as another resource to get out and control our Gladiator Beast monsters. And then for the Link monsters, we have 2 copies of the new Gladiator Beast Darius, needing 2 monsters, including a Gladiator Beast monster. During your opponent's battle phase, Gladiator Beast monster you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. If this card is Link summoned, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower Gladiator Beast monster from your hand or graveyard. If your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck instead. Also, for the rest of this turn, you can only use Gladiator Beast monsters as Link material. You can only use this effect of Darius once per turn, but it doesn't restrict what you can summon off of the Link summon. It just restricts what you can use for the Link blank material. So it's good setup, but also giving you added backup for your battle phase attacks into your opponent's monsters. Also, the 1 copy of the Gladiator Beast Drogasis and the 2 copies of Test Panther as additional link summon options to add Gladiator Beast cards from your deck to your hand. So you need 2 to make Test Panther, so being able to add a Gladiator Beast card from your deck to your hand also allows you, when you make your Test Panther, to grab Flavian Coliseum of the Gladiator Beasts and then just have more additional search after setting up your field spell by going into the Link to monster. Also, the 1 copy of SP Little Knight, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, and the 1 Nightmare Unicorn, just for the generic options, since we're not restricted into what we can go into in the extra deck, just what we have to use to make them. And then the 1 Sky Crisis to finish off the extra deck as well. And then as for some of the go-to plays in the deck, as I said with Gestel being very, very useful for the special summon, because then all you have to do is reveal this card or 1 Gladiator Beast monster in your hand. So with this, you also have the additional setup of those cards, because all the other Gladiator Beast monsters also count as being summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster. So having Gestel and another Gladiator Beast in your hand can give you the summon just by revealing it in one other card, summoning them out onto the field. Since Gestel was summoned off of this, you can grab the spell you needed. Bestiari can destroy a card your opponent has, and then from there, it's an easy contact fuse using those 2 monsters to go into your Gladiator Beast of choice. If you want to set up more monsters in your graveyard for the summon of your Claudius boss monster, then you'll have to set up those Gladiator Beast monsters, which the best way to do so is to go for your link plays, because then you can use your 2 monsters to summon out cards like your Test Panther to the field, and then being able to use this card to add a Gladiator Beast card from your deck to your hand. So then you can go for your Gladiator Beast comeback, and then from there, activate this card, or for that play as well, targeting a Gladiator Beast monster you control, shuffle that Gladiator Beast into the deck to special summon 1 Gladiator Beast monster with a different original name from your deck. So you can use the comeback that you activated, summoning back your Gladiator Beast Gestel, and then use that shuffle back power to summon a Gladiator Beast with a different original name from your deck. So then you can use this play to then grab your summon of your other Gladiator Beast monster of choice, depending on which one you want to summon out for the play. For your resource to be able to summon, the best one to go for would definitely be your Gladiator Beast Darius, because then this card will be summoned off of the name and treated, since with Test Panther as a Gladiator Beast effect, you can use Darius to special summon back the Bestiari to the field, having potentially another destruction off of this card, and then another additional contact fuse with those 2 monsters, or you can go for another link play using those 2 monsters to then summon out our Gladiator Beast Darius from the extra deck onto the field. And then with this play, being it so if this card is link summoned, being able to special summon a level 4 lower Gladiator Beast monster from your hand or graveyard. If your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon 1 Gladiator Beast from your deck instead. So it all depends. If you want first, you can grab 1 from the graveyard instead. And then the effect of Darius will activate again, giving you another special summon of the Bestiari. From there, you special summon Bestiari 3 times already. That will give you the initial special summon. If you go from the deck, all the better, because that's more Gladiator Beast that you can set up in the graveyard to then potentially contact fuse into your monster as well. So that this play, you're going to use the effects of Darius once per turn, but then you have the initial monster set up to then potentially go for another contact fuse or a swing with each of your Gladiator Beast monsters to be able to then summon back. And for the fact that they can't be destroyed by battle, shuffle them back into the deck, grabbing other Gladiator Beast monsters to summon onto the field also. And you also had the field spell that you searched off at the beginning as well, being able to activate this card and then go for that additional play. You have this set up on the field along with the added play to discard a card. So if you activate the field spell, discarding a card to the graveyard, and all the better if you potentially discard a Gladiator Beast card from your hand off of the field spell to add 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck to your hand. So having that additional monster, you can add your Vespasius to your hand, and then from there go for the battle phase, activating the effect of Vespasius to special summon this card out onto the field. Will then give you the added attack with all of your monsters, and then the additional setup during the next turn to either shuffle back those 3 Gladiator Beast monsters or have the 5 resources on the field after the discard of the field spell and your other monsters as well to then go into your bigger Gladiator Beast Claudius. But that is it for the deck profile. I hope you all enjoyed. It's a very, very fun deck. I didn't think I would have this much fun, actually testing the Gladiator Beast, but this new support definitely does help with the overall playstyle of what the deck is meant to do. And as always, until next time, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.